So, why do I push up against the term spiritual warfare so much? It's because it's misinterpreting consciousness itself. It's implying that there's a nefarious being, that there's an evil entity, that there is something that's controlling the world, that's trying to suppress us, that's trying to oppress us, that's keeping everything in the dark, that it's pitting people against one another, or that it's preventing people from stepping into their power. It in itself implies that something is controlling all the bad and the struggle that we see within the world. But when we begin to fully believe, to fully align, to fully embody this idea, it bypasses the source of the pain and suffering itself. This discourse removes the responsibility and accountability for each individual to sit with their own pain and suffering. Rather than having to sit with those things, they can now place blame in something external to them. But nothing is outside of you. Everything comes up as a projection coming from inside. Everything is consciousness itself. There are unconscious pains and programs and deep suffering from within. But these want to be seen, they want to be felt. So they show up in our lives as a mirror. They show up being reflected back to us. And rather than being able to sit with these pains, rather than being able to start to understand the source of where they're coming from, we begin to place blame as some external entity that's causing all this pain and suffering. No amount of light workers are going to begin to defeat evil with unicorns and rainbows. Darkness isn't something to be defeated, yet it's something to be felt, to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be understood, to be sat with in its presence. The darkness isn't external, it's from within. It's that pain you hold against yourself, that pain that you hold against others who have hurt you. Nothing externally is controlling that. It's a process from within. Placing that blame into something external bypasses the real source of that pain. This isn't to say that everything's unicorns and rainbows right now. That clearly the world is at a very important crossroads right now. That poverty is rising rapidly, exponentially, that we have this heightened racism, heightened sexism, heightened discourse against marginalized communities. All these things are becoming to come part of our everyday reality that we see everywhere. But they aren't sourced from evil entities. It's not these evil beings or reptilians or politicians or Hollywood creating this narrative to try to make us lose our power. Rather, they are all direct consequences of the unconscious pain and suffering, not only in ourselves, but in the collective that we've been holding on to for centuries and centuries and centuries. There is not an evil force to fight, but rather a deep pain that's lingering inside that just wants to be felt.